Hey folks, welcome back. I'm going to show you how to make a simple little boost tester, and because this pickup has a boost leak somewhere, you can hear it. And I tried doing the smoke test or whatever yesterday, did not see anything, so probably going to need some little bit of pressure to be able to figure it out. So anyways, I'll bring you along. First thing we got to do is we need to get all of this off, right up until this point right here. You want to get this off of here for your crankcase breather, and I'll explain that why as we get along into that. We got to get this off, so we'll do that first. Okay, with that off of there, you can see where your crankcase breather goes into. So you want to get this off of here because you don't want to be losing any pressure down in your crankcase. That's not going to tell you anything about boost leaks or whatnot, so we don't want to do that. So anyways, yeah, we'll get this part off of here next. Okay, once that is off and out of the way, see how it went on there before, and we got 4 inches. This is what the size this is. So we're going to, and you can kind of move this a little bit out of the way if you're need. Well, you'll see it, but this will move, so it'll probably stay where it's at. I'll show you what parts we can get, and there's probably a few different ways to do this, or what parts you come up with, your hardware store, Home Depot, whatnot. So anyways, we'll keep going. All right, so we're gonna get one of these. I have no idea what it's called. Just find it in your plumbing area. This is gonna be exactly 4 inches diameter on this end. Got this threaded in right here to screw this in, or I'll put a little silicone around the threads right here to seal it, and we're going to end up drilling a hole and running a 1/4 inch pipe tap in there. I like this kind of design because it's going to be thicker right in there, just a little bit more sturdier. Then we got an air regulator, all 1/4 inch with a gauge on there, so it's all pretty simple. So I'll get it all put together. Okay, we got a regulator all mounted on here with the air chuck. The regulator, so we can regulate it to about 20 psi, so give or take. Drill a 7/16 hole, tap the 1/4 inch pipe threads, put a 1/4 inch nipple in there, went out with the regulator, and this is all tightened down and everything like that. I'm just gonna kind of let it dry a little bit, and then yeah, basically then it's gonna insert right in here. We'll tighten that hose clamp down, and then we'll be able to put the air pressure to it and go around and check for leaks. Okay, we got this thing going here, pressurizing this thing up to I can't really see that, but take my word for it, about 20 or so psi. I've kind of been looking, I've been spraying some soapy water here a few places. We got us a leak right there, albeit sort of a small leak, but a leak nonetheless. But one of the things I have noticed is this right here. I don't know if you can hear that. You got a lot of pressure leaking out of there. So we're gonna just clip the end of that hose off there. We'll fix that. Okay, we do got that particular deal fixed. We still got this leak here, but I did notice that when you move around, and this could all change depending on vibrations of the engines. We got boost leaks here. This is all gonna count if you add it all up. So we're gonna have to fix that, probably get a new boot, whatever, and then we're gonna go. First, what we're gonna do is put that on the back burner for a second. We're gonna get this thing pulled out. Okay, all I did is this has got a copper washer on it, and I just snugged it down, and that's been fixed. But since then, I've noticed we got plenty of leakage going there. We're planning on, in this pickup, going to replace all of that. These boots, and actually even the intake plenums are a little, they're leaking on this side. I can't really film it, but They're real thin down here and they get beat up. Obviously this one's leaking right here, so that's gonna cause quite a bit. So, you know, this is pretty much how you do a leak test for boost pressure anyways. And you can check all along here. The soapy water is not really gonna do much on a really big leak because the air comes out too fast to do the bubbles, but it definitely works on the smaller leaks, ones you can't hear. You can definitely see we got quite a bit all the way across that. It actually can't even really film it, but it goes all the way down, even where you can't see it. So it's all leaking across there. So, but we've got this part fixed and sealed. If you didn't get that sealed or whatever, you'd probably replace that copper washer on there. But this one snugged up another 1/8 of a turn and got her snugged up real good. So, okay, this particular tool and everything we built worked phenomenal. We actually were able to fix every leak that this thing had by tightening up these 2 hose clamps. The one on that side actually used a little bit of snugging. We put some silicone on here and here. We're gonna have to replace this. This is just getting too old, brittle, and it don't seal good there. We also gonna have to get some new lines there, but at least this thing can be driven up until we get all the parts, because we're also going to be replacing all of these boots and replacing the actual intake plenums themselves. There's a lot of videos on how to do that, so I don't know if I'm going to do one. Maybe I will. But anyways, we got all the leaks fixed that we found in here, and we found quite a few of them. A lot of these vacuum looking hoses, this boost pressure hose going over here to this boost pressure sensor, that was leaking. This was leaking a lot, and this was leaking a little bit, this was leaking a little bit, this leaking a little bit, but you add it all up, it's quite a bit. But yeah, this simple little tool right here worked wonders. So anyways, it's a little bit better than the I told you I put this thing I put the smoker on this thing. I've got an adapter that I went, you know, into here that I've made and everything like that, similar to this for the smoker. And I did not detect any of this with the smoke machine. Smoke machine's usually pretty good on intake manifolds, especially on gasoline engines, but it did not work good for this. So anyways, you pretty much got to get it pressurized, and 20 psi is about, I'd say 15 is probably about the most that stock turbos probably even would think about being able to produce when it was brand new even. But 20, you're pretty golden on 20. If you can get everything sealed up by the time you're 20, you're not going to have any, shouldn't have any leaks or whatever. And you know, that'll also be able to test all your piping. I've seen holes in these pipes from hoses and stuff wearing on them, believe it or not, since they're even, you know, made of metal. I mean, look at that. That's not, you know, that's gonna take another 20 years to be able to rub through there, but dang, you know, you can feel that. You can feel the ribs on that thing, and that's from this, just rubbing against there. So yeah, anyways, and check your intercooler, all that kind of stuff, because you can take the grill off and go in through here and even pull out the AC condenser a little bit, spray some soap water in there, find out if you got any leaks there. So yeah, it works. This test here, or this tool and everything like that, will work pretty awesome. So anyways, hope that helps you out. Thanks for watching.